Kelsey, how about at Okta? Give us an example. I know you all are striped across a whole bunch of departments and agencies all over the private sector. Give us an example of a program you'd like to highlight that sort of shows the power of this capability that you all have.
Yeah, and I think something Mike mentioned that stuck out was really the importance of understanding that identity and making sure that we are seeing a high assurance of who that person is, who they say that person is who they say they are before they authenticate. And I think we're working as one example with the Air Force. They're shifting their entire A1, their human resources branch, they're shifting into the cloud, which looks, it's as you can imagine, a massive undertaking. There are hundreds of applications. There are also millions of users, both active duty and also non-active personnel, which means that we need to not only be a part of consolidation, bringing all of those users together to access those applications, but also how can we start to bring in different authentication methods for access for those different user types. So certainly things like if an active duty member has a CAC, we want to make sure that they're able to authenticate with that, but maybe even limiting access in certain locations depending on what we know about their context. So that's been really important, but also delivering alternatives. So for folks who are not active duty members, or I'm sure everyone here has folks who may not have a PIV reader at home. So how do I actually authenticate and get access to important information if I don't have that resource? And so what we're really seeing with this shift for A1 is really centralizing, but also being able to apply some of those risk methods and understanding context so that they can really enable, and I'll throw out the zero trust buzzword here, but really enable that for that long term, and be able to, as a result, manage, be able to audit, and be able to protect all of those different users as they're accessing those HR resources for H1.